Alright, this is a complaint I have. A complaint on, multimedia players like the iPod Touch or the released last year, like late last year, the Zune HD. Well, a lot of you don't even know what a Zune is. Well, a Zune is like another, multimedia player that does a lot of the same things that iPod does. And although it doesn't have the same name or nowhere near as much apps or such recognition as the iPod, people critique it, people make fun of it, and people think it's a waste of plastic. And well, I have to disagree. As you would know, almost everyone I've seen around school and public, just wait a second, I'm fixing my headset, or anywhere really. I mean, you can go like almost anywhere in the world and you'll see someone with a freaking iPod or an iMac or some shit like that. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's pretty annoying considering the fact that they also make almost every single speaker for an MP3 player out there only has a dock for the iPod. It's a bit ridiculous considering how many docks can a freaking MP3 player need? How many? I mean, I went to the store. I went to like Target. I went to the part where they have like all the speakers, and they had all of them docks only for the iPod. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, seriously, I want to be able to dock my Zune, which you can because they released one specifically for the Zune. But I just want to be able to go to the store and buy one that I can actually just put in my room and then turn it on whenever I want, and it plays my music. Isn't that too much to ask? But no, they only make things for iPod because people who just don't want an iPod and want something else can't get all the things that the iPod supposedly has. But the Zune, it has such great features and people just overlook it and make fun of it because it's not an iPod, because it like people think it's a wannabe iPod when it's not really. When you look at the Zune, it's entirely like a it's pretty different. Okay, it's just different from the iPod thing. It has a different menu, has different scheme. The software it uses works entirely 10 times better than iTunes. I mean, iTunes you have to pay like $1 a song. You have to pay. I heard they're like lowering down videos by to 99 cents or even less than that. So you can put videos on there and movies, and they have like podcasts and all that shit you have to pay for, and then you have to pay for even upgrading your software. It's just a mess. Like iTunes is just iTunes is just freaking ridiculous. When you use Zune software, it's possibly the best multimedia player you can get. Like with the iTouch or the iPod, whatever you're using on iTunes, you have to freaking buy every song. You can put CDs on there, but you still have to pay, and it's pretty ridiculous. You can't get songs off the internet or anything like that, like most everyone does. And if you say it's illegal, I don't give a shit because I'm not gonna pay a huge amount of money just to get fucking games on. I mean, fucking songs on iTunes. I'm not gonna do that. I rather go. I buy CDs too, so I'm not really ruining anybody's money. I buy the CDs of bands that I like, so you're not anywhere in critiquing what I do, because I download the stuff for free. I also go out and buy the stuff for them, so I'm really not in the mood for an argument about buying music illegally. Also, the Zune software allows you to put all your songs on there from your computer, all your videos from your computer, and you can download movies from the internet and put them all on your Zune software and everything. And then you can download songs, put them on your Zune directly from there, movies, videos, all that shit, dude. And you also get an HD radio on the Zune, and you get internet on it, and they're coming out with more apps for it. Eventually they'll have as much apps as the iTouch, and it'll have just as much as that. And the iPod is just overrated, overpriced, and ridiculously overused. So many people have one, and when people think of a music player, they only think of an iPod, which is a bit ridiculous. The Zune is just maybe as good or even better in my opinion. So I just don't want to stick with an iPod. It just seems so limited, and it feels like you're so constricted into iTunes. You're stuck with iTunes. I mean, with the Zune, you're stuck with Zune software, but the Zune software branches out so far, it can freaking touch Venus. I mean, it's freaking ridiculous. You can go so long with it. You can put music on there from your computer. You know, you can put videos, movies on there, all from the internet or anywhere you want. You can put, you know, CDs on there and stuff, and then you put it on there on your Zune. Then your Zune has like this little screensaver thing that looks really cool, and even on the software it looks really cool. And you just have to see it because I can't obviously explain it because I'm a voice. But the Zune software is just awesome, and plus the marketplace is freaking fabulous. Like, you get like $15 a month. You get an unlimited pass to all unlimited music you want for $15 a month, and that's a Zune pass, and you get unlimited songs that whole month. And 10 of those songs you get to keep on your Zune, regardless if you know, sign out or not, or like quit this, you know, stop the subscription or not. It's awesome and affordable, more affordable than having, you know, to pay for like 500 songs on your you know, on your iPod from iTunes. That's $500 freaking dollars right there if you're just gonna buy them directly on there. $500 fucking dollars. That's more than you pay your damn iPod for. On my Zune, I have almost, you know, like 500 songs on there, and I didn't pay like anything to get every single one of those songs. Well, actually, I did for the ones I put CDs from, but I didn't have to like download any of them. I went to the store, and besides, there's like more. I get like CDs that have like a lot of songs on them for like reasonable prices. So seriously, like, people need to stop looking at the iPod and think that's just the only thing out there. The Zune's also out there. And if you have something otherwise to say, you can just shut up.